Hey guys, I am back, and this time I'm doing a video to show you guys how to use my template. I just updated and revised the template, so if you do not have this template, please let me know. I tried to email everybody to let them know, but if you don't have it, please let me know, and I will send you out. If you're my customer, I will send you out a fresh uh, copy of it right through Etsy where you purchased it. Um, all right, so that being said, let's get started. All right, so what we're going to do, I already have a project that I want to work on. Today is National Autism Day, and I have my oldest son has autism, so I designed something based around that. So I'm going to do a mug for that. So I already have a project open. It's his autism superpower mug. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab that image. So I'm going to click on upload. And right here are the two images. The new ones that you have will have the text in bold so that you can see which version you're opening without having to go to info when you look on the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this first one, and I'm going to go here to insert images. And the difference in this one and the other ones is when it comes in, it's going to be transparent. So it will not have a white background. It will not have a black background. It will be transparent. And that's how you know you have the new one. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is set the position of this. And right here is where your positions are going to be. If you don't see that, if you're working on a tablet or a phone, then you're going to look for the word more. When you see more, you will be able to change the X and the Y. I'm going to change the X and Y for mine. I just like to give a little space on the mat. So I'm going to go 0.5 for X, tab over, and 0.5 for Y. Okay, so now it's set in place like I want it. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to hide the words 15-ounce mug because once I have it in here, I don't need to see those words at that point. All right, and then I'm just going to close that group just so I can see what's going on. Now, I know that I want to, if I try to move stuff and I put it on here, I'm going to continuously move this. Since I already have this set in place, what I'm going to do is move this below the items that I plan to use. So I'm going to use this puzzle, I'm going to use the ribbon, and I'm going to use my welded design. So I'm going to move this down here. So what I want is I'm going to design the mug so that all sides have something on it, but the background of the mug is going to be white, which is why this transparency helps so much. It helps with so many things, but that's one of the things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start to go and grab my items. Now, I am a graphic designer, so I design stuff from scratch. But I have learned that Cricut Design Space is super helpful in their designs. So what I do now is I'll modify a design that they have. So for instance, this was a heart with the puzzle piece already in it. And what I did was I designed everything else. Like I designed the two little like rainbows coming from the puzzle piece. The autism is his, and I curved that. The daddy I added and curved that, and superpower. So a lot of things you can do in there. If you don't know how to do this stuff, let me know. I'll create videos showing you how to work in design space and how to create different designs in design space. I love this stuff. I'm also a graphic design teacher, so I love to teach it. So just let me know in the comments types of videos that you guys want, and I got you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in place. I haven't actually set them up yet. If I wanted to, and also notice I love the grids lines that we get, because what I can do with that is I can kind of set how far do I want this from the edge. So I'm going to push this up against this left grid line right here. Um, and then what I'm going to do is vertically center this. So I'm going to select both by just clicking outside of the design and making sure I have them both. And I'm going to go up here to align. And I'm going to go to, I don't want horizontally because I don't want it in the center, but I'm going to go to center vertically so that it sits in the center of that. Okay. And once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go grab these other two. I'm just going to move them closer because I like the zoom that I'm in a little bit. All right, so what I want to grab next, might zoom out just a skosh. All right, so what I want next is I'm going to have this one in the center, but I'll go ahead and center that in a little bit. That's going to be the easiest to center. And I want to grab this puzzle piece. And I've already sized them to make sure that they're the size that I want, but what I want to do is make sure I have this right against this right grid. I'm going to select both of these. Again, I'm going to go up to line, and I'm going to center this vertically. And now I'm going to grab this center one, and I'm going to center this both ways. I'm going to go to align. I'm going to center it horizontally, and I'm going to center it vertically. Okay. All right, so this is what I want on the mug, and the way this is going to print out is it's going to, whatever color paper I use, that's what's going to be this color, this one, and that one. I'm going to choose the same color, and I'll show you the paper and stuff in another video. But when you're designing like this, layering it is so easy. So you can layer this if you want. I'm gonna use the same color for my mug, just for the purposes of this particular demo, but you can layer the colors, which I find so fascinatingly awesome. All right, so I have these set up how I want them. This is going to be dead center. This is going to be the left side or right side, because it's opposite. And this is going to be the right side, left side. All right. It's so funny because having to think in reverse, and you're already left-handed, which means I'm already backward anyway, but whatever. But anyway, so this is what I need to do to this part. And what I want to do is I'm also going to show you, if I go to make it right now, so like to say we're finished, and I click on make it, you're going to see some craziness, right? So we have our template up here, and then we have the designs down here, and they're not where we wanted them to be. So I'm going to cancel that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select all four items to include the template. And I'm going to go down here to attach. And when I hit attach and I go to make it, now everything is attached and everything is in the same place, and it's going to print out exactly how I want it. So that's pretty important to know, and make a note of, and know where your stuff is. Okay. Let me see, is there anything else I wanted to go over with you guys? And just that you're looking in the layer. And also another way to know that you're in the right template. I know the transparency, I talked about that, but also this is going to be pretty much just those two layers, the layer with the text and the layer with the basic cut. So that's how you know you're in the right one. So if you don't have that template and you've made this purchase from me, please let me know, and I will send that out to you through Etsy where you purchased it. Also, if you haven't purchased it and you're watching the video and you want to, then let me know and I'll get that information to you. Actually, I'll put the link in the video. But in any event, here we are. All right, so that's what I wanted you to know. It is attached, so I can go to make it. And so just to give you a quick, let's hit mirror. Okay, and that anytime you're doing a mug or iron-on, you're gonna want to mirror your design. All right, we have the one mat that's set, so that's pretty good. So I can hit continue. And then I have all three machines. I have the Air 1, the Air 2, and the Maker. And in a different video, I'll tell you which one I like better and why. But I love all three machines, but there's always a reason to like one or the other. But I'm using the Air 2. And so if you're using the Air 2, you're going to have to change the dial all the way to the left side, and where it says custom. Once you change it to custom, you're going to get options, and you can choose here, browse all material. Then you need to know your intent. Our intent is going to be to iron on. So I'm going to scroll down to the iron on area, which is this minty chili green, and I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to go to infusible ink. I already have mine selected, but you would select that and you hit done. Mine is already here, so once I click it, then you're going to see you have these other options. And what this means is follow these instructions, and we're going to cut it. So you want to make sure that you have your material ready. So let's get our material ready, and on the mat, and then once you have it ready and on the mat, then you're going to click the button. So this is showing you the dual-sided arrow, which is going to be the blinking arrow on your machine. Push that, then that's just loading your mat. and getting it ready. And then it's going to go to the C, which is going to then let you know, hey, push me. I'm going to take that mat and I'm going to cut out this design. Okay. And then you're going to follow that. And that's really all there is to it in the cutting and the Cricut and all that fun stuff. So, so we're finished with this video. In the next video, I want to show you how to actually uh, uh, weed out the design, and then we're actually going to adhere this on a mat. Ooh, all right. So I'm excited, and I know you should be excited. So we're excited together. So I will see you guys in the next video in just a few. So ta-ta for now.